Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. This is a happy Monday. Another day that God has made. Rejoice, be glad in it. So the word for you this morning is for you to know that the enemy can't set you up. Okay? Know that everything is ordered by God. Okay? The enemy has to get permission to attack you. It's not that you're always under attack or the enemy setting you up or people trying to set you up for failure. One thing about people when they try to set you up for failure, 9 times out of 10 they elevate you. They help you grow. When they try to set you up, they become your stepping stool. So always remember that the enemy can't set me up unless it's coming from God, because all things are ordered by God and all things are made by God. Yes, there are some times where God will allow things to happen to you in your life. There are sometimes some curses will fall upon you in your life, or something that's genetic in your bloodline that'll show up in you because it was passed down to you. But it still does not change the fact that all things are made by God. All things are ordered by God. And so we are redeemed from those things. We are redeemed from the curses. We are redeemed from the bad things that's in our bloodline that shows up in us. Sometimes we don't understand why our children are the way they are, but we forget that we were once like that, or we forget that grandma was like that. So that stuff is genetically spiritual. And you have to break that cycle. You have to be the one to break that mindset. And it starts with a mindset. A lot of things that we deal with, we think we doing in private, and we think our children don't see it. Just because they don't see it does not mean they're not thinking it. Things will show up in their minds. Things will show up, make them curious and want to figure something out or get curious about something. They don't even know why. It's because it's being passed down. However you are, you're molding your children to be that way. Just know that the enemy can't set you up. It's like if you read about Job, when I was reading about Job, I'm like, dang, that's messed up. The devil did this, devil did that. But the enemy he still had to get permission from God. Matter of fact, God considered Job. Have you tried my faithful servant Job? Sometimes God is considering you for an assignment. When you think you're going in and people think, oh yeah, we're going to get it. No, a lot of times God is asking the devil, have you considered Jawanda? Or have you considered whatever your name is? Have you considered him? Have you considered her? So just know that it ain't always that people or the enemy setting you up. Sometimes God is considering you to try your faith. And one thing about it, when you say you trust God and you love his word and you're going to stand on his word, you will be tried by it. So that's why I'm always careful about what I speak. And I think before I speak, because I have to know what I'm talking about when I speak. I trust him. I've been through some messy, muddy things, and God knows I had to trust him to get through it and to come out of it. That's from experience. But I love y'all. Be blessed. Stay encouraged in this word and be happy.